Welcome to our tour of the Savanna biome. My name's Chris, and my partner Gunnar and I will be taking you on a tour all around the world, stopping at 3 different distinct pockets of savanna biomes and exploring them. Enjoy! Pockets of the savanna can be found in northern Australia, India, and in South America, specifically Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela. The main pocket of the savanna is located throughout Africa, covering 43% of the entire continent, including the most well-known portion of the savanna, the Serengeti Plains, located in Tanzania.
The Australian tropical savanna is one of the largest tropical savannas in the world. As is the case in most of the world's savannas, the Australian tropical savanna has a wet and a dry season. The dry season generally spans from May to October, during which there is frequent forest fires. These fires destroy much of the plant life, but spare the underground grasses that cover much of the savanna. Precipitation during the dry season is generally limited to less than 4 inches. The wet season lasts from December to March. It is incredibly hot during this time, as the temperatures can reach 50 degrees Celsius. The average rainfall during the wet season can range from 15 to 25 inches. Marsupials such as koalas, kangaroos, and wallabies are the dominant animals throughout most of the Australian tropical savanna. Reptiles are also quite prevalent. The largest reptile in the world, the saltwater crocodile, is a dominant predator. The Australian tropical savanna differs from the majority of other savannas in its plant life. The most common tree in nearly every other savanna in the world is the acacia, which is present in the Australian savanna, but is far outnumbered by the eucalyptus tree. The most prevalent species of eucalyptus tree is the jarrah. The average height of a jarrah is anywhere from 40 to 50 meters tall. The soil content where the jarrah grows generally is gravelly soil, but it can also be found in loam or sand. South America is also home to some of the world's savannas. The main South American savanna is Brazil's Cerrado. The Cerrado has a similar dry and wet season to the other savannas. Annual rainfall can range from 800 to 1600 millimeters per year. There are over 10,000 species of plants that live in the Cerrado and that live nowhere else in the world. Animals that can be found in the savanna include jaguars, giant anteaters, maned wolves, and marsh deer. Twisted trees that are home to many species of bird, including the critically endangered Spix's macaw, characterize this region. There are actually 800 types of trees that can be found in the Cerrado. Most are known to lose their leaves during the dry season. The soils of Cerrado are generally very permeable and have a low pH level. There's a varying amount of potassium, magnesium, and nitrogen depending on where the sample was taken from.
The African savanna can be described as grassland dotted with trees, and covers 5 million square miles. The Serengeti Plains are considered to be the most beautiful and nature-rich part of the whole savanna, and are a protected national forest. Its climate is very similar to that of the Australian savanna, described earlier by my partner Gunnar. The soil here is very rich and nutrient-filled due to the constant wildfires. All the ash from the fires recycles nutrients back into the soil, which helps immediately start regrowth. There are 45 species of mammals, 500 species of birds, and 55 species of acacia trees that thrive in the African savanna. The 2 main species of plants are acacia trees and Bermuda grass. However, you can also find whistling thorn and river bushwallow all around the plains. One especially interesting plant is the bilobob tree, which has adapted to thrive in the savanna. Its thick trunk stores large amounts of water that lasts through the whole dry season, and its thick bark is fire resistant, allowing the tree to survive the forest fires. Now let's take an up-close look at some of the animals you'll find in the savanna.
Cause this is Africa. Samina mina, waka waka, Samina mina, sakarewa. This time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. time for Africa.
Here we see the lion stalking its prey through the savannah. Oh, I think he spotted a wild boar. Oh, there he goes in the attack. Look at his raw power as he approaches it. The boar stood no chance. The jaws of the lion could crush a small baby.